Good evening to all our esteemed visitors and fellow Savicians on the occasion of SAVIC's Foundation Day. My name is Venugopal and I manage the infrastructure managed services practice within SAVIC. I joined last July and this has been an exciting 9-month journey in terms of setting up what we could call as auxiliary services to SAVIC's core competence, which is primarily implementation and support of the SAP ERP. So we have been able to develop quite a few services, starting from base cloud platform services, where we have tied up with a lot of famous OEMs like Microsoft, Amazon, Google Cloud, as well as a number of private operators. What we have also done is develop services up the value chain, which could include services like network monitoring, server monitoring, looking at cyber security, looking at areas like supporting customers, not only in terms of their ERP, but going down to the VMs as well as the OS level, as well as providing consulting services when it comes to business use cases that customers are trying to implement today in this area. So, in terms of the services, me and my team are happy to run you through the gamut of services that we are able to provide. What I would not want to talk about is the set of services that we bring, but why we are bringing it. That is something which I consider more important in today's changing world. Why is it that we are developing practices in the area of infrastructure, in the area of digitization, in the area of business use cases, even when it comes to SAP itself? Let me draw upon a very small analogy. When the mobile phone was invented, when it came up, people thought of it primarily as an end device which eliminated the need to be in one particular place when conversing with someone. Now people could walk across anywhere and actually talk to people. So it was, that's why it was even called a mobile. And when the mail feature came in mobiles, people thought that this is the end of it. That this is the ultimate that technology can bring in. But today, if you look at it, the way the mobile has been transformed, it is no longer an end device. It is more like a delivery platform for various things. This is exactly the way the ERP evolution also happened. When ERP first came into the uh, IT arena, people thought of it more in terms of trying to ease, trying to automate some of the regulatory activities that they needed to do. I remember a time way back in 2000 when a lot of large companies used to announce the fact that they have been able to bring out a balance sheet after March 31st in a matter of 4 or 5 days because of their ERP implementation. Earlier, manually, balance sheets used to come out probably in about a month or two. That is the way an ERP was being marketed. But today, look at today's world. Again, going back to the mobile thing. If somebody 20 years back had said, that the mobile can be used for banking transactions, for ordering food, for ordering groceries, for conducting calls with our fellow members and friends, people would have laughed. But today, all that is possible in a mobile. So, what is being developed are business cases in and around that mobile. And the same thing today is happening, ladies and gentlemen, with ERP itself. So today, ERP is just not an enterprise resource planning tool. It is being used as a delivery mechanism for things that can be done much beyond. So you have artificial intelligence coming in, you have machine learning coming in, you have a lot of innovations in terms of business use cases coming in. So today, if you look at it, It's no longer an ERP that you're selling to a particular client. It is a complete business transformation that you are selling. So I'm happy to state that going forward, if you look at it over the last 1 year, even SAVIC has transformed itself from being a simple ERP license implementation and support company into a company which can provide a complete transformation solution to a client. That's why practices like mine, Gautaman's practice, Thiru's practice have become, the thrust when it comes to us going to our clients and talking about what we can do to change and transform their lives. So if you look at it, Gautaman today is developing a lot of microservices on the AI/ML platform, which will primarily ride on SAP as a data platform and actually churn that data, manipulate that data to provide trend analysis, real-time analysis, various other things that would only have been imagined before and which today is becoming a reality. Even if you look at Thiru's ABAP factory, it is no longer a case of consultants going to a particular client asking him what is his requirement and actually programming it. What the ABAP factory today is doing is setting up a complete set of reusable components which can just be plugged into a customer's requirement. And that is the need of the day. Similarly, if you look at my infrastructure managed services itself, we have a big tie-up with Microsoft going today. And if you look at Microsoft, they are not promoting their Azure platform as an Azure platform. They are promoting it as a business use platform. That's why today, if you look at the type of services that we bring in, I'm not bringing in a service where I say, fine, I'm offering cloud services. I'm offering something much beyond that, which is basically something like SAP on Azure. So SAP on Azure has limitless possibilities because it is not just a question of implementing an ERP on Azure. It is a question of what other resources can Azure bring in so that you can transform your complete business process much beyond here. So it's going to be an exciting journey and it's going to be a journey that has limitless possibilities. It's only your imagination which is limiting you to do what you can do. And happy to see, in fact, I think all of you would agree that today SAVIC has the basic platform, the basic ERP expertise to actually build these services and deliver it to a particular client successfully. So my take here is let's all join together. These are exciting times, and the next couple of years are going to completely transform our company, not just from an ERP implementation company as it is known or as it was known, to a company which will be a niche player, a leader in business transformation services, in services which will enable our clients not only to just predict but also implement solutions much before their issues become major problems. So I'm wishing everyone here the very best and looking forward to joining you all in this exciting journey to the future. Thank you, and let's be in touch.